On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Stephanie is open with Alex, Roman pays Lucas a visit with a purpose, and Nick Fallon bargains with the women in the afterlife. When Stephanie visits Sunny's office to discuss work, she discovers Alex sitting in his chair instead. Although she appreciates the card and apology, she is unable to resume their previous relationship. Far too much has occurred. He queries if this is as a result of him turning off her phone or her having slept with Chad. She insisted it wasn't premeditated, but even though she knew Alex didn't intentionally switch off her phone, she still wants to follow Chad's relationship. Alex jokes that he won't try to persuade her otherwise by singing to her outside her window. Stephanie believes that once everything calms down, she can. When she falters, Alex asks, "What? Are you still friends?" Simply put, she doesn't want him to believe that she despises him. He acknowledges that they had fun together and expresses his regret for everything. He is left at the desk, contemplating something while she thanks him. Chad discovers Julie and Doug poring over old photo albums at the Horton house. Julie sheds emotions upon seeing all the lovely individuals they have lost, even those whose lives were spiraling out of control, like her poor, tortured cousin Nick. She misses them all. If there is any justice at all, she wishes she could have assisted him in coming to terms with what he did. In the afterlife, he will be punished for his transgressions. Chad believes the murderer of Kayla, Kate, and Marlena will meet the same end. Chad describes it as the happiest day of his life as Julie displays a photo of his and Abigail's wedding. He believed that they would have 10 of those books worth of recollections. Julie and Doug are aware of his ongoing suffering, but they hold out hope that he'll one day find love once more. Chad reveals that he began dating Stephanie. They deem it to be fantastic. Later, Chad is alone as he looks at his wedding photo. He admits to Abby that he wished there was a way for him to confirm that she was fine with him moving on. He beams when he overhears Julie and Doug laughing in the kitchen. He remembers how they'd picture themselves looking back on a shared existence with Doug and Julie. He is aware of Abby's adoration for Stephanie, who brings him and the kids joy. He can anticipate the future for the first time since he lost her, but no matter how perfect his future turns out to be, something will always be lacking. Nobody will ever be able to take her place, no matter who enters his life. Roman, John, and Steve stock up on coffee in the pub and plan how to eliminate Orpheus. Steve suggests that he be detained and taken to Statesville. John proposes that they just go to Orpheus and talk to him privately. Roman, though, believes they inform Lucas of their strategy. Ask him to provide some information. He should start by paying his stepson a cordial visit. Orpheus sends Lucas a bottle of Kentucky whiskey from Statesville. When Lucas moves on, Orpheus takes a sip and makes fun of the other prisoner. Orpheus argues that the person who took the orchid is the real culprit. Despite Lucas's ranting accusations that he killed his mother, Orpheus leaves the whiskey bottle after more teasing and goes to do the kitchen mopping. Roman pays Lucas a visit, and given what he did to Sami, Lucas is taken aback to see him. Roman asserts that Kate would detest the idea of having her son inside by himself. Lucas, who acknowledges he's breaking down, says it means a lot to him. He recently had an encounter with Orpheus and is lonely. He hands Roman the bottle of alcohol while making a commitment to stay on track. "Actually, it wouldn't be a horrible idea if you did," says Roman. Nick Fallon in a black suit is shown to be Susan in the afterlife. When Kate, Marlena, and Kayla discover he impersonated Jordan, Susan, and Adrienne to convince them to sell their souls, they become horrified. If he is the devil, Kate queries. Nick laughs. The devil is a new character. He winks at Marlena, right? Nick merely serves the devil. Nick only needs to collect since he already has their autographs. Kate searches for a gap in the contracts but is unable to decipher the nonsense written there. Satin has existed since before the invention of English, as Nick points out. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.